Hey guys, Papier is back, and today's topic is about how to bench press 1000 kilograms, guys. Because I can bench press 100 kilograms, and it's not even my one rep max, guys. It's just something I just usually just try 3 reps with 100 kilo. And I was kind of asking ChatGPT questions because I think that's what I do a lot recently, because I kind of also want to know. The first question I had is like, how long do you think it'll take me to get to bench press 140 kilos? And then he said it might take you 8 years. And then I was like, oh, this is quite long. I was like, yeah, why is that? And you also talk about your genetical limit, and he said for most people the genetic limitation is around 2 times their body weight. So I think I think I can expect nothing. Yeah, of course, and I think that's also talking about like 1 rep max. So I think I can expect, which is also logical, guys, to never go beyond at least 200 kilos. I think that's but the world record for the bench press, I was also, because I'm quite good at the bench press, guys. But yeah, I've also looked up what the world records for bench press are, and they are yeah, for a natural guy is 270 kilos from Mike McDonald, and for somebody on steroids it's 355 kilo from Julius Maddox. And then I was like, okay. I was also like thinking like, is there like an absolute limit? And what is that, guys? And of course we want to be superhuman, so we want to do something special. So I asked, yeah, how can I bench press 1000 kilo? And then and also why I cannot do this. So there we go, guys. And I also said that my goal is to bench press 1000 kilos. So yeah, then ChatGPT has some ideas, because yeah, you will of course this goes a little bit into science fiction, guys, and we talk about mutants and cyborgs in this episode, and we will also talk about what's like realistic science that's almost like at the top of science fiction. So yeah, but he said there's 3 fundamental barriers, and that's the muscle strength per square centimeter of muscle fiber, and even gorillas can't come as close. This is also a cool topic that I want to discuss another time, guys. That's how it comes that animals like gorillas are stronger than us. And I've done some research about this a long time ago. I think it's also a great topic that I will talk about later. And yeah, tendons and joints that wouldn't be able to handle the stress, guys. So yeah, of course your elbows is gonna break under the weight. And the last thing is gravity and biomechanics, which would cause the body to collapse. Yeah, of course, like 1000 kilos is an enormous weight. Maybe you can lift it with a with a fork truck or something, but not with just your muscles, because your body is just gonna collapse, guys. And yeah, there are actually 4 ways that ChatGPT suggested that it might be possible. This is going a little bit into science fiction, but also a little bit into recent research, guys. And 2 topics are more, yeah, what's possible now, and 2 topics are a little bit not yet, not yet, but could be possible, guys. So yeah, you never know in the future, guys. So the one is genetic manipulation using CRISPR to enhance muscle fibers. So that's genetic manipulation. That's actually becoming a mutant, guys. And the second is cybernetic implants, exoskeletons, and bionic arms to amplify strength. So you're just like Jax from Mortal Kombat. And I also seen some videos about these kind of things, guys. That yeah, people are just creating some kind of exoskeleton to increase the muscle power, so they can actually lift objects much more heavier. So a lot of these things that ChatGPT suggests is not that far away from reality, guys. And the third is new energy sources, some kind of artificial muscle stimulation using electrical or chemical enhancements. And the fourth option is to use controlled gravity, so manipulate the gravity around your body. And I think these are four really interesting topics. So first of all, I didn't know what CRISPR was. I'm learning all new things, guys. I also feel like, yeah, if you're not using ChatGPT, if you're just Googling a lot, you should use ChatGPT more, guys. Because ChatGPT will Google things for you, and you will just get answers quite quickly. And also you will realize that there's a lot of information that yeah, that you would skip by, or that ChatGPT just fast Googles for you, and this way you get a lot of new information quickly. But CRISPR is clustered, regularly interspaced, short palindrome repeats. So that's in short, it's just something that allows scientists to edit genes and modify DNA. And in theory, it could be used to enhance muscle growth, tendon strength, and bone density. And then there are some examples. There's a gene called myostatin, and scientists already knocked out this gene in dogs and cows, and they have created super muscular dogs and cows just by knocking out this gene. So there's actually already animal mutants like that, guys. And yeah, he also said that gene editing could increase density and efficiency, and reinforce collagen production, making ligaments, tendons, and bones stronger than steel. So yeah, it's I think also there's a lot of yeah, maybe there's also repercussions. We talk about this in a later video, guys, that they will maybe introduce some sickness or cancer or something like that. Because in fact you are playing God, right? But that's what we are supposed to do, want, guys, because we want to be superhumans, of course. We want to be crazy mutants. We don't want to be normal humans. Or cyborgs. We either want to be mutants or cyborgs or some combination of that, guys, because we want to surpass everybody. So the idea is there, guys, from ChatGPT. Thank you, ChatGPT. So yeah, let's talk about more about this. Yeah, I think the cybernetic implants, everybody has some idea about this already, guys. Some kind of biomechanical arm like Jax from Mortal Kombat. But also let's see this these last ideas. These last ideas that ChatGPT had. And ChatGPT is now also asking me questions whether I want to become God. It's also funny, guys, because I also asked this question because he asked me how many times, how long I want to achieve this result. I said I also want to live forever. Yes. See, because I want to know the boundaries of what's humanly possible, and I want to know what's really science fiction and what's possible in the future. You know, I think there's also, I think in the next video I will address that topic, guys, how to live forever, because there's also I know some researchers, and I research done on that topic. And also I know a lot about cyborgs and cyborg, all these kind of topics. I read books about this before, guys. I also know the most prominent people that are talking about it, because that has really I was forever interested in these kind of topics. So for the last two, so there are new energy sources. So one is this bioelectrical enhancement. So stimulate muscles with bioelectricity. Then there's genetic or chemical enhancements could hypercharge ATP production. And there's also nanotech infused muscle fibers, implant nanoscale artificial fibers, guys. So with nanotechnology. So I say, I already feel like we have kind of so many topics like nanotechnology. That's also a topic I want to talk about, guys, because there's so many interesting things. Like, oh my god! But I I studied electronics, so I know all about these kind of things, what's possible and also what's not, and what's science fiction and what's not, and what might be possible in the future. All these kind of things I studied because I studied electronics, guys, and all my life I was interested in this kind of things, how to become a superhuman and things like that, guys. So yeah, there's also the last topic. I think it also goes a bit into science fiction thing. It's not yet possible, but there's localized gravity control, so a kind of gravity field generator, or maybe use electromagnets to kind of influence the gravity, so that the 1,000 kilo is actually only 100 kilos. And the last thing that remind me of Goku just before the Frieza fight, where he had a gravitation chamber where he could choose where he could train in 10 times gravity, guys. And this topic also really intrigued me, and I was also thinking like maybe it might be possible in the future to have some kind of gravitational chamber where you can just be in for a certain amount of time, and that will really kind of much harder to be in for your bones and for your muscles. And when you just come out of the chamber, you did a few push-ups and training wise, and maybe you also have some gym equipment there, and when you just train there in an environment that just have more gravity, and then when you come out of it, because your body is so adaptable that you will actually come out Super Saiyan. Maybe you won't come out Super Saiyan, but this idea always was triggered in my head, guys. Like, I was watching it also, man. I love Dragon Ball Z, and I was watching that also, and I was like, yeah, isn't that possible to create some kind of device that increases the gravity? But right now it's not possible, guys. But maybe in the future, who knows? So I actually ChatGPT was thinking. He said, become a mutant or become a cyborg is probably the only suggestion that's available in the lifetime. So if you really want to get this feature to bench press 1,000 kilo, you should choose one of those options, or you should make it a multi-generational project. And then, of course, I said, I plan to live forever, ChatGPT. That's funny. So that's ChatGPT also came up with a lot of suggestions of how to live forever, guys. So I think that will be the next breakdown of the next video, guys. It's quite an interesting topic, how to live forever, because I already did some research about this, guys, and there's also some guy who on the some famous, I forgot his name, guys, but